show for that. I don't know what it's called, but.
Oh, that's right. Memes and movers. Midday. Midday is the memes and movers. With Trader Prad and Miss V. Let's fire right over there.
That was a clean segue there. Oscar-worthy performance by Neil and Sean with the segue there. Welcome to Memes and Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is your beautiful co-host, Miss V.
Hey guys, happy Friday to you all. Thank you very much for joining us today. As usual, please be active on the chat. Ask us anything. Write what you trade and what you want us to take a look at. And of course, give us your like. We would really appreciate that. Well, Prad, let's jump right into the stocks.
Let's do it, Miss V. So today I was trading a little bit of CEI. For the most part, I was looking short. And then, of course, when in doubt, zoom out. I did see that 240 level that Neil was talking about right before their show ended. And you know, it was pretty obvious. And I actually even posted a level yesterday about CEI on Twitter. So make sure to follow that. And that was basically regarding how there's more selling than buying above 240 all the way up to 260. So you can expect a lot of stops to be above 240 for the short sellers to be triggered if the stock goes up there. You know, the short interest being 20% almost, and the stock having the performance that it has been having so far, we can expect the stock to trend towards 240 maybe through next week if the volume does continue. You know, we did say we needed those 200 million shares days again for the $2 break, and we got that yesterday into the close almost. We came pretty close to breaking that $2 yesterday into the close, but today we actually break out of that $2, trading above it. We saw how the stock consolidated between $2.10 and then $2.02, and that's where I was trying out a short for a little bit, and then I figured look at the strength of the stock. Every time it comes down, it just instantly whips back up. That's where I started taking my long positions, but sadly I didn't hold any of it for this move all the way up top. I did not think it was going to go all the way to 210. That was all the way to 220, which is crazy. I did see some size on 220 today, so let's see how the stock behaves around this price. I will maybe try to get short around there. I do have some orders near that price waiting to get filled once we go closer to there.
Super chat alert! Kevin Sanchez sent a super chat asking us to take a look at UFAB Prad. Thank you very much, Kevin, and I hope it will be helpful to you. Prad?
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look at UFAB here. UFAB, almost 46 million shares traded, and at $3.25 right now, up 28, almost 29%. It looks like we see a rejection around $4. The stock did go up to 10 cents above $4, but we do see a rejection around there, coming back under and not able to hold VWAP. So now it looks like the stock wants to see if it can find support in the pre-market bottoms, and if that is possible, we could get another run back up towards the VWAP and see if we can find sideways trade ranging areas for UFAB. Someone was asking for BBIG, so let's go look at Diana. Hi, Diana. If you are who I think you are, then hi. BBIG, let's go to BBIG. Negative 8% today, and wow, we're actually trading under $6. So not BBIG just getting into a worse and worse state every day. I saw a post yesterday on Twitter that said, maybe we found a bottom here because they were able to draw a trend line from the top and to the. I'll just show you here real quick, somewhere along the lines over here and along this line. So they think that there should have been a bounce coming in and a bottom being established. That bottom should have been technically established at $7, and breaking that big buying area around $7 is it's kind of scary. And now we're actually trading all the way down to $6. If buyers are not stepping up at $7 and they didn't step up at $6, I'm not gonna expect them to step up anywhere before $4 or even $3. So we can see the stock maybe trend all the way back towards the all-time lows areas before it gets another leg up. Even though it is heavily shorted right now, clearly the shorts are in power and they are winning. AEHR new high. Let's go look at AEHR. Right now, it looks like there is some volume coming in to test the day's high at 1639, but every time it does come back lower, you know, it is holding VWAP. It is holding $15 on the bottom side. It's holding 1580 over here in this range, or even 1560, which is this range is high. So let's see how the stock behaves around $16. If it's able to hold that $16 as support, continue trading higher. For now, up 37% for the day. Looks like historical volume almost. Actually, no, that's not historical volume, but you know, still decent volume for allowing it to break out over here to new ranges. EAR. This stock was completely getting demolished a couple of days ago, so let's see what it is doing today. As you guys can see, look at that candle on September 22nd. The stock was trading around $24, $21, and now it's at $7, so completely getting destroyed over here. Finding support at looks like 670 and making a run back up to towards, you know, the top around $9, or even what is that high, 920. So maybe not today, maybe, you know, sometime next week we can go test that high again to see if we can find some sort of rejection or even a breakthrough out of that range. But right now, you know, EAR still on SSR, which means you can't short it off just smashing the bids. You have to get picked up on the offers to short the stock. CSCW is being spammed in the chat. Let's go look at CSCW. Wow, just getting destroyed over here. Volume coming in right now as we speak, and look at it. It's down 30%. Just getting demolished. Not sure as to what the reason is. As you guys can see, a lack of volume throughout the day, and now that candle is around 500,000 shares, and the stock has just started trading 2 million shares, and that's around this time at 11 o'clock. So CSCW just getting destroyed. Carbon capture just getting started. Let's go cover our favorite meme stocks before we go look at other stocks here. So today, AMC, you know, not able to trade above 41 and actually failing to even hold 40 on the bids. Right now, as you guys can see, AMC trending lower, under 40, looking to go towards VWAP, which is around 39.80, and able to hold 39 on the bids, which is not bad. But for today, of course, AMC failing to hold 40 on the bids. Miss V, did you do any trading today?
Sure, Prad. Let's talk about Tesla. And I see, guys, you write Tesla on the chat also. Well, Neil and Sean were discussing my shorting in the pre-market on Tesla every day, and they were guessing if I'm shorting today, and they were hoping that not. Well, guess what? I'm shorting Tesla today and losing my paper money. Well, guys, congratulations to everyone who caught this long trade. The Tesla is up almost $10 today. I went to the short position here, and what's behind is I took a look at a bigger time frame, at a higher time frame, and I identified my resistance level as around 759, 760. Who could know that it will break 760? Well, I don't know what is the trigger for a jump for Tesla like this. Maybe it's because Elon Musk says that new chip plants being built. But anyways, that's crazy. And guys, I'll hold my short position until 770. I'm not giving it up. I already lost a lot to give it up. And hopefully it will just get a little bit more down so I can minimize my losses, or maybe even finish this trade possible. So guys, write in the comments if you caught that long trade, and I know you did because I was reading the chat. What do you think, Prad, about this beautiful trade?
Yeah, I mean, your position kind of scares me, if you want me to be honest, but it's all about having a plan, and you sound like you have one. And if it breaks your stops, you get out, and if it doesn't, you're gonna hold it. So hopefully it works out for you. That is absolutely crazy how Tesla just made that rebound. So it could be that tweet that Elon sent out about you know, how the chip shortage is not gonna be an issue for too long. you know, anything Elon does or says on a good note just boosts up, you know, anything he's invested in
I
or
know,
owns.
that's crazy. Like he
Yeah.
puts one tweet and there's a boom.
Yeah.
And like literally I need to
crazy.
put alerts when Elon tweets so I get notifications. I swear I need to do
It's like a
this.
cult almost. People just it's a cult following where anything he says or does, people just follow him blindly. And you know what? Sometimes I'm part of that crew a little bit because I believe
Yeah.
Elon Musk is like my generation's what's it called?
Elon Musk
Tony
is cool.
Stark.
He's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I like Elon Musk.
Let's go to Sean over here.
Quickly about DATS
Sorry.
here, because this is a name on the show that we had this morning. And, you know, we talked about defending this $10, this $9.50 area. So you can see what's happening right now. We just did retest upside there on this name. So we did retest DATS to the upside there, about 11 bucks. So just watch out. I'm still holding out for that big bump, but volume's starting to pick up a little bit here on DATS, and we just got that bump to 11. So far so good on this one. We as you can see here, Prad, we took that 11.05 early, then we got out at 10.50, but then we saw some resistance back down here around 10 off some of these pre-market levels, and we just held. We doubled it up our position. So lost there on one part of the trade, doubled up the trade down here, took it out at VWAP, and now we're waiting for that afternoon run on DATS.
I love the fact that you know you're just showing how you took a loser on the first trade, but then you look for an opportunity to get back in it. Sadly, I didn't do the same on Affirm here. So as you guys can see, I was actually looking for that 130 break and that 131 break, which I took, but the stock was just so choppy off the open. If you took the breakouts, it would just, you know, you would have to hold it for quite a bit of a loser, and I just can't bring it in me to do that. So I'm a type of person to get in and out really quick, either for a winner or for a loser. So I did that multiple times, and then I tried to get short, and those shorts just didn't fill me because I was waiting for all the way up here, and then the stock just kept going lower. So I tried to catch a falling knife. What I should have done is taken that first couple losses that I did, and then, you know, take a step back and look for the resistance and the support levels. Obviously, the breakout above 130 did not have the momentum that I was expecting it to go for all-time highs, and that gave you a rejection and brought it back down under 130, where the stock is now trading between 130 and 125. So you know, after seeing what Sean just did, which is step back and look for a new level to play with, gives me more confidence to do the same. So in Affirm, so I'm gonna look for levels to, you know, get back long again or get back short at the tops on Affirm. But today, as you guys can see, the stock is breaking out and trying to trade in new ranges here. I think the previous range when the news was announced was around, let me just pull it back here, should be 5 days, should be 126.46. So as you guys can see, the stock is kind of finding support around that area right now. So 126.46 is the day when Amazon news was announced, and that was the top that it made around then. And today the high was 133.17, with all-time highs being, I believe, around 146.90. So all-time highs at 146.90, and now the stock is looking to find support around 125, 126. So this could be a spot where you could start looking to, you know, building your shares, you're building your position to get long, and hopefully it goes through 130 and the day, or maybe even in the next week or so for the swing traders. I actually took a position there as I was talking to you guys about it. Valeriia?
No, just people say comment on Apple. Does Apple doing anything, Brian? Can you take a look at
Sure.
Apple?
Apple, let's go take a look at Apple here. Not doing a whole lot, as you guys can see, just trading around VWAP around 146. The range high looks like 146.83, and just holding around 146, even though it does dip around under 146 and go under VWAP every now and then. It's obviously holding around that price. So a lot of barcoding and doing a whole lot of nothing, down about 0.5% on Amazon today. Affirm, I do want to go take a little bit more position here. The stock is going you know, towards 125 support, so it just means take more shares for me at the very least. Let's go take a look at CEI. CEI, I was expecting the stock to come back to 205 so I could give me a good position to get long. But looks like it wants to find support at 210 or even 213-ish and start making that run back towards 220. If 220 breaks, I could easily see the stock run towards 240, and that's where we have a big problem of fight for the shorts. You two should have a long and short position like the morning show. I believe we are coming up with that. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll let you guys know how that comes out. Affirm continues to go lower here. The day's low is 125.28, and we're at 125.50. So just taking more size over here. Let's go look at CEI as a front side trade. RWLK. Let's go look at, oh wow, that tape just shows a lot of selling right now happening. So let's see why that's going on. We do see a rapid acceleration away from VWAP to the top side on RWLK. So this could be an area where the stock is now topping out before it comes back under. We do see that 3 days range breaking out. So the stock wants to, technically wants to go higher and trade higher above this price. So let's see if that plays out. But right now, as we're speaking with 44 million shares traded, the stock is making a new high a day around 272, holding above VWAP. Affirm does seem to want it to go lower here. Affirm now breaking 125. Let's see how much lower is it. Does it want to plan to go on Affirm? Just gonna keep buying the dips here on Affirm until maybe 124 breaks. Let's go see what pivot points are giving us on Affirm. So pivot point says 122.79. Maybe I step away right now and actually wait until that price, but we'll see. If 124 breaks, I might just step away and wait till 122.79. ATER is recovering. So let's go take a look at ATER here. With 14 million shares traded for ATER, it's still down about 3% on the day. Affirm is a short. Yeah, right now it looks like it does want to go down, sadly. So my position is not looking so good. We'll see how it plays out, though. ATER, let's look at it again. So it looks like it's not able to hold above VWAP here. We do see a rejection off the open. The stock is coming lower and trying to trade close to 1150, or the low is 1137. So let's see if stock continues to find support around 1150. We did get that breakout, but if it comes back lower, we need to find support and buyers around 1150, allowing the stock to go back to $12 and then maybe trade above $12, which is around VWAP. Let's go take a look at GME, which is our second favorite, or for some, I guess, our top favorite meme stock. So GME right now under 190. We see that cap around 191 in pre-market being established. So GME not really doing the upside moves that people wanted to. But like I keep saying, above 180 is a good sign for GME. So GME keep on rocking. Just above 180 is a good news.
Hey Prad, we have new IPO alert.
Okay.
CWAN on New York, Clearwater Analytics Holding, and it's now up 4%. Interesting. Let's take a look at the new stock.
CWAN on New York?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so CWAN is, new IPO, almost opened pretty close to our show start, actually. So, sad to not have this up, but the volume is pretty low. 3 million, almost 4 million shares traded. We do see a lot of buying coming in here on 25. For those of you asking, what front running size trade was yesterday, as you guys see, there was a lot of size on 25. You just get short in front of 25, and if 25 breaks, you get out of that trade. But as you guys can see, 25 had some size, and now it's just being taken out. Now the stock is trying to go above 25, and the top is 25.23. Clearwater, what did you say again?
Clearwater Analytics.
Clearwater Analytics.
Holding.
Did open at what 23.75 and is now trading above or near 25. Let's see if there's volume going to continue to kick in and take the stock higher today, or is 25.23 going to be established as the top end? It's going to start going lower from here on out. Affirm looks like it wants to find some sort of resistance around 125, or maybe it'll turn that into a support. So let's see what it wants to do here on the tape real quick. You know, we do see the offer above 125, but the bids are still under 125. So we need that to change in Affirm. If we can hold 125, I could see that move up towards 128. Or even VWAP around 129. I do not expect the stock to, you know, trade above 130 today, especially after how it traded off the open around 130. So maybe next week we can get that breakout of 130. Right here, as you guys can see, the stock you know, broke out from this range when the Amazon news dropped, and then it created the top here around 126 or what? Yeah, 126.50 ish. So. And the bottom was around 105, so we got that breakout off 115 and 105 level, and now 115 is going to be acting as a support, and 125 is going to be acting as a resistance. So let's just say you know, 125, and then the next range will be 125 to 130, and if we get that breakout above 130 with a decent enough of volume, we could get that move to the top side to all-time highs on Affirm. Right now, look at the rejection of 125. We are going lower on Affirm. Not looking good on my position, but I do have my stop for the break of 124.
So just to clarify, you were short on Affirm, and now you bought back?
I'm long.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I saw your red triangles before.
Oh, those were
executions.
Executions. Yeah.
I see. Well, good luck on Affirm. And Prad, maybe we can take a look at VT stock. It also has news. VTV Therapeutics said its experimental treatment for psoriasis was safe and well tolerated in an early stage trial. I think it's great news because, as I know, for now, like, no one can treat psoriasis fully. So congratulations. And yes, let's take a look at the stock.
Yeah, let's take a look at a VT on NASDAQ.
VT on NASDAQ.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, stock is up almost. Wow. Why is the percentage changing like that? Oh, because the dollar stock. Okay. So it's up almost 5% for the day. But the stock is on a downtrend after the open. So let's see what the stock wants to do here. Maybe it'll find support at the previous ranges around, you know, $1.70, $1.80, or even this top around $1.90. So right now it is under $1.90, but we could expect support coming in around you know, $1.80 as the low of the day, $1.83 or even $1.80. Find support. Give it that run back towards $2, maybe in the power hour or so. But right now, you know, it is looks like a lot of profit taking could be coming in. And speaking of profit taking, I want to talk about Palantir. So there was news about how Cathie Wood dumped a good chunk of her position of Palantir yesterday, I believe. I'm just gonna have to close Affirm here for. Let me go check what Affirm is doing. It looks like it wants to trend lower. I do have my stop, so I'm just gonna stick to my stop instead of getting you know, shaken out of my own fear. Let's go back to Palantir. So Palantir, you know, we did talk about how Cathie Wood closed a good chunk of her position. So I said if that was taking place, we could see some people just following her and taking profits along with her, because, you know, sometimes people just follow the tweets or the investment funds they like the most, and whatever the investment fund does, they just follow them for the most part. And if Cathie Woods is dumping Palantir shares and taking profits, you can expect that other retail traders who just want to track her portfolio are going to do the same. And here we are. We see that off the open. Yeah, of course, market was down, and that could have brought it down lower too. But I'm going to expect this to be profit taking, and buyers are now stepping in around $28 or so. Cathie Woods and not Wood. Oh, sorry. Thank you for that, Sean. My Affirm did kick me out. I got stopped out on it, so Affirm was a loser. I'm going to have to wait till we go under to maybe 122 or even 120 before I start looking for the long on Affirm on for the long side of the trade. But right now the shorts are winning, and the stock broke 124 and going lower as we speak. Let's go check what the QQQs are doing. QQQs are now trading, looks like, under VWAP and going lower. This market looks like it's down 0.5%, and the SPYs are down 0.15, and they're doing the same, going lower than the VWAP as we speak. AMC, Sean says, watch AMC bottom at 39.25. So as you guys see, the low of day is 39.25. The stock is now trending towards that direction. We see the pre-market ranges around 39.60 and 39.50. If the stock wants to find support there, that could be somewhere that you take your tester size of a long, but 39.25 would be a perfect area to just punch your size long and start going higher for back towards that $40 price, or even VWAP for a scalp trade long. Nice play-by-play. You're always welcome. Let's go look at CEI. Oh, I typed it in the chart. Let me type it in here. CEI now coming back lower near 210. So this is exactly what I was looking for, giving me that opportunity to start, kind of like rebate trading. With the amount of volume that the stock is moving, you can punch in and punch out on a penny range for decent size and just start scalping every penny for money. So if anyone who has the ability to do that and be really fast with multiple gateways, CEI is a great opportunity for you. It's trading between 10-cent ranges every time it goes to 220, get short every time it goes to 210, get long, and if it goes to $2, you just do the same between $2 and 205 or $2 and 210. I just find these beautiful ranges to just keep on smashing executions, especially with someone who has direct market access like us. Valeriia, you have anything?
Well, kind of not even off topic. Well, guys, so we all have Nike in our attention today. So Prad, maybe you can pull up Nike chart for us. But I wanted to bring up those interesting news because we are from Toronto as a Drake, so we got to represent, and we're super happy to hear that Drake teams up with Nike on Nocta Golf collection. I know that Sean and Brendan are fans of golf. They really like to play. I know, Prad, that you started to play golf, and even I, influenced by them, had playing golf this summer. So that looks fun, guys. Write in the comments if you play golf and if you would wear a Nocta outfit. I think it's cool.
I'm not sure, but I think I just saw Pressa in one of those pictures. I don't know if anyone knows who Pressa is. Any Toronto people here who knows who Pressa is? I'm pretty sure I just saw him on that picture over there. But
I don't know who's that.
He's just an artist, a rapper, a Toronto local rapper. But that's pretty cool, a golf line. So I do need new golf clothes. So maybe time to start investing in Nocta golf line.
Is there a stock Nocta, or maybe you should invest in Nike because it's collaboration? So what's up with Nike, by the way? It reported earnings, right? Sales were not that good.
Yeah, so it was a supply chain problem that Nike is having, and also with everything that's going on in China, a lot of problems with that. So people are just scared to invest in Nike right now, and the big reason being the supply problems. Let's go over to Neil, because Neil has something to talk about with you guys.
I just want to quickly jump in with Marin here because it's a pretty big rejection. I just want everyone to see the levels that are getting respected and the way that it's happening here today. So there was the breakout off of previous support, and then, hey, here's your resistance and breakout in the afternoon. That's going to be the 870 level. And then we tried to check up here at 970. Didn't really do so, and I got out way too early. But look at the top from earlier in the week on the 22nd. Right through this 11 even. Now, I know I said 11 on our show, but it had broken a few times, so you had to let it sort of travel through. It was an 11.16 high. It tried to get to the next level, which is 11.50, then reversed. I did short it, but I got out too early as usual, because that's what I do at a VWAP. I'm just watching to see 10 to, sort of not just the afternoon, post-market tops, but look more to that previous resistance on that down day, and that's 970. Somewhere 970 to 10 even is where I expect this thing to be able to catch a bounce. Marin's very, very strong. The volume is fantastic, but it's giving you great longs for the breakout, and then an obvious short just going off of a single day's range 2 days ago. It's giving you top to bottom. I want to see if it can hold up the top end of this range. Still looks like it's not done.
Thank you, Neil. Wow. So I just wanted to go check how big of a damage or stupid call it was on Affirm for me, and so there you go. The stop punchers got me right under 124, and they now ran it back. If I was watching it, I would have been able to probably punch back in once the stock went through it. But they got me. They completely got me out of my position, and now we're gonna probably watch it go all the way back, and that's gonna completely suck. But let's go see what CEI is doing. CEI right now, it is giving me the shares that I want on the long side. Let's see if it's gonna be on a good trade to the top side. Back short. What stocks have you guys been trading today for the most part? Let's see what stocks are. Or BBIG, we did talk about that one today. I will pull it up soon. ZIVO, RWLK, and CEI being the top 3 volume stocks for the day. 151 million shares on CEI, ZIVO with 59 million shares, and RWLK with 55. Let me just put my quote board active over here, and boom, cool. So ZIVO was on our watch list. If you guys are not subscribed to our watch list, make sure to go sign up for our watch list at TraderTV.Live. Valeriia is going to post that link for you guys in the chat. And there you go. Thank you, Valeriia. Free watch list for you guys every day. Make sure to sign up for that. So here we go. ZIVO on our watch list today is now trying to trade above $6. Looks like after finding a bottom around 55, what is that? 550, or not even, or 560-ish or so. So now after finding that bottom, look at the higher low, and now let's see if we can make a higher high all the way back towards VWAP, which is around $6.50. And if that's possible, I don't see why we continue going higher and make a new high during power hour. But as you guys can see right now, the volume on the stock is going lower because of course, lunchtime is going to be coming in 30 minutes or so. So a lot of the retail flow and momentum can be drained from the market for an hour or ish, and then come back into maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or the power hour with Sean, Neil, and Brendan at 3 o'clock. BBIG is popping. All right, let's go take a look at BBIG. BBIG indeed making a little bit of a run back here towards $6. So let's see if we can continue trading above $6 for BBIG. Like I said, if buyers did not step up at 6 before, they didn't step up at 7 earlier when 7 needed to hold. I don't think they'll step up at anywhere before 4 or 3. But right now, what the trend for today is, we do see a lot of holding of around 560, 570, which is allowing the stock to go now test around $6. So let's see if we can break that.
Hey Prad, Snapchat is at all-time highs, and it's trying. I believe it touched $81 area. So can we take a look at the snap? And I want to ask you, do you use Snapchat?
I have an account, but I don't really use it.
I used to use it a lot, but not anymore. So that's why I don't understand why stock running. But
I'll be honest,
I know because of who. Lucas is always on
Lucas
Snapchat.
is always exactly.
Of him.
Like if you're like talking to I don't know someone you're into, then maybe you use Snapchat. Like I know when I was dating, I used Snapchat all the time. Yeah.
I use Telegram.
I've never used Telegram.
Do you know
I don't even
that
think I have an account on there.
Okay.
No.
WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, yeah, for sure. I have WhatsApp. Okay. But yeah, Snapchat, like it really depends on the person and the demographic. For me, it only comes out when I have people to use it with. But besides, for the most part, I'm just on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat. Too old for Snapchat. Yeah, I feel like I'm too old for TikTok. So I understand kind of what you mean by that. I feel like I'm getting too old for TikTok, but I may just need to install it to start feeling young again a little bit.
I think we would be a great TikTok couple. Like, I mean, those dances, all that stuff.
Dances.
Wow.
I'm not doing dances.
I can see us doing this, guys. Do you see us? I think we can do it. Like,
I'm not doing dances.
We would be stars on TikTok. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Not me, but someone do it. Someone do it. All right. You know what? If we get 2,000 likes, we'll post the dancing video. So we'll do that. All right, let's go look towards AFRM, man. Like I said, that bottom wick was completely, just painful to watch. The stock now running back towards 126, and if I was able to see it happening live, I would have been able to smash it. So just sucks that I was scaling into a long there, knowing what levels I wanted to trade around, and it just completely said screw you, we're gonna do what we want to, we don't care about you at all. But I'm just gonna throw out a couple orders here on CEI real quick, and that's that. And now we're just waiting for CEI to run back up to the top side, which will be beautiful for our winners. CEI being our only winner for the day. However, I was trading a buyout stock, which is of course boring, so that is a winner, and Affirm being our loser today. Not having fun trading Affirm at all. Even though I had the right idea, the stock is now going towards 127. It doesn't matter. I'm taking losers on it, right? Let's go look at PTON. All right, let's go look at PTON. Peloton over here, trying to find a support around VWAP. Even though off the open, it rejected the pre-market areas, tried to hold VWAP a couple times and then trading under it. Now let's see if it can find, resistance or support at VWAP. And if either way, one of those will be able to go on the top side or the bottom side. Prad, you are the contrary indicator for Affirm. Oh, man. So if I go long, you guys just go short? Is that what it is? Are you on TikTok, Valeriia? Good question, Valeriia. Are you on TikTok?
I'm not, but TraderTV.Live is on TikTok. I'll send you, basically at TraderTV.Live on any social media. I'll send you the link, guys, but on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, except for Snapchat, I believe. Even on LinkedIn, find us at TraderTV.Live and follow. Well, Nightbot does a great job spamming our accounts. So, guys, use it for a reason. Click on that, subscribe to us. Also, I really recommend you to follow us on Twitter because, guys, if we have any updates, anything new happening, we post it on Twitter. And also every morning now I'm doing cute small videos like summarize today's day, so I would really appreciate if you go to Twitter and give my video a like. And now looks like our pages, our channel's Twitter became mine. Look like straight my faces and Prad in here.
It is yours, Valeriia. Most of these viewers are here for you, not for me or Sean or Neil. Trust me when I say that. So it is your channel for the most part. So guys, here we are on CEI, just trying to find support around 210. Hopefully it's able to find support around here and able to blast through to the day's high around 220. If that doesn't happen today, it could happen sometime next week. But we need at the lowest we need $1.77 on CEI to hold on the support side, because that's where most of the buying took place before that breakout to the top side happened. It looks like I'm just gonna get more shares here on the long side for CEI. Hopefully I'm just loading up for a good reason, and it's not gonna burn me. So we'll see what happens here on CEI in just a bit. Right now the stock does look like it wanted to trend towards VWAP, and that just means I'm gonna continue taking more and more size as we keep going towards VWAP here. Just throwing out more orders to just take more size on CEI. Let's go look at Ocugen, which would be OCGN. So OCGN, 7 million shares traded today. Looks like it's holding VWAP every time it wants to, try to go higher, or every time it retraces back down after going higher. It looks like it's holding VWAP. So just upwards momentum, and the strength and the trend is just straight up for the stock. So we can expect another breakout for the day of high coming in anytime soon. Maybe even during power hour coming in for that 808 break, 808s.
Real idiot on the chat is saying, why is trading so hard? Well, I agree with you guys. I keep losing on Tesla. Well, it's a little bit better right now. My average is 759. So Tesla around $3 against me. And now it went a little bit to the downside and bounced back to the upside. Well, I'm a sad trader today, but I feel like you need to be ready for losses. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to win every day. That's how we learn. And it teaches me, for example, to make decisions. Like if I decided to get into the position, get it and take everything what this position includes. Again, hopefully, Tesla will be nice to me and will go down just a little bit more. So at least like I minimize my losses. But I don't feel like this trade will end as a win for me because Tesla looks pretty strong today, Prad.
Yeah, I mean, I was just pulling up the comparison of Tesla and QQQs for today to see if there was any correlation between each other. And what I see is on the little bit of a move up that QQQs had, Tesla made that big run up all the way. But when QQQs just started going sideways, Tesla still continued to have that run up, and then it just started doing what the market is doing after that around lunchtime. So it looks like right now the algos are in power, or the retail buyers or whoever wanted to ran up the price here, and now the market wants to dictate where Tesla will go. The correlation has gotten stronger after the open, and let's see if that's going to continue and maybe make Tesla just trade sideways, because that's what the market looks like it wants to do. That's what I'm seeing on the correlation part, at least. But for the most part, you know, Tesla just having a gangbusters day, going all the way up. AMC, let's see if it's come back lower to that support, 39.25. No, it looks like it did find support in the pre-market area around 39.70. Not even coming closer to 39.60 and just running straight back to 40. Right now, it's trading above $40. So here we go, AMC, woohoo, trading above 40. But let's see if we can get a new high a day on a down day for the market. If that happens, especially on a Friday, oh boy, we're in for a ride. Here comes the boss.
Prad, remember when we Prad, when we talked about AMC down there at 39.50 off that 39.25?
Yeah.
Gotta take it next time.
I know. We just gotta execute and have a plan. Most of the time when it comes to me, I just have plans and no executions, man. I just gotta pull triggers. Only triggers I pull are in games. Come on, Prad, wake up. So here we are. Look at the move on AMC, man. This move is crazy, just running all the way up through $40 here. Crazy momentum coming in. The volume kind of picking up here into AMC, allowing it to go above 40. Let's see if we can actually get that 40-40 break. You know, I didn't expect this to come in right now, but as we speak, looks like our apes are pushing the stock up. So great move on AMC here. Just let AMC fall so we all want to buy it. I know, I feel the same. I want AMC around like $30-$35 on my own account. I'm just waiting to pull that trigger on there. Heading for VWAP. Sean with the little cameo for you guys. Quick outlook on CEO again. Let's see what CEO is doing. Sorry, not CEO, CEI. Look at that size on CEI on $2.08. So that's looking good for my position. Just going to throw out more orders here. Going to be a little bit more aggressive on the size I want. So crossing up and taking the fills that the market wants to give me. Here we go. Let's wait for to see what CEI wants to do now. Looks like it has found a support even before VWAP around 206, 207, 208, which is of course not that far from 205. So as long as the stock trades above VWAP 205 or so, I'm just gonna keep on loading up, and just wait for the end of day move. Hopefully it goes above 220 in the end of day like it did yesterday. As you guys saw over here, this is around it just that breakout that gives you around 188 or so. That's 182, but that's 188 right here. So after that breakout, it held 188, came all the way down to 182, which was this breakout level, and then ran back up to 195. And then pre-market, or not pre-market, after hours, I remember the stock holding the 180 price, and as you guys can see, opened at 183 and holding at the lowest 179 in pre-market today. So that just gave it that strength, the buyers, the momentum to continue trading higher and higher all the way to 220.
Hey Prad, Brian is asking, we cover crypto? For sure, let's talk about crypto stocks. Well, Bitcoin is now at 41,913. Well, of course, those China news
I'm not happy
about banning crypto in China.
Not happy.
But I would say I don't feel like those China news really affected crypto that hard, because it was falling for whole last weeks. And again, I am happy because again, I bought my Bitcoin at 35,000, and I would be really happy to buy more if it gets to 37. Well, that's just my approach to this situation. But I know you bought Cardano, right?
Yeah, I bought BTC and crypto at a really bad price now, if you think about it, because
you recently bought that.
I mean, it's whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna hodl and hold on to dear life with my crypto account. But if anything, I'm just gonna continue buying the dips on the downside. One thing I did want to say about the Chinese news is China has done this once before, and it kind of brought crypto down, but then crypto went back up. So that just means buy the dip opportunities. And I, as a joke, one day after 4 o'clock, I was just screaming out loud that crypto or Bitcoin is gonna hit 300K before it hits $0.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna continue sticking to that joke, right? Crypto is gonna hit 300K, or Bitcoin is gonna hit 300K before it hits $0. So I'm just gonna continue buying all the dips that I can on Bitcoin.
Again, guys, we're not giving you any financial
I'm just giving you
advice, sharing our experience. And I believe in Bitcoin. So do you? Like, you're doing that too now, Prad. And I would say, like, I'm kind of like AMC apes. I'm kind of the same person, but in Bitcoin.
Do I think China did that to buy the dip? Hold up. So I think that China actually did that to to create their own coin, and this is their route to establish dominance over the crypto industry. Excuse me, don't touch my my tin hat, please. They did this to dominate the crypto industry and take over the financial markets as a whole. And here's the tin hat for the tin hat conversation.
Tin foil hat. Yeah, finally. At first, it was looking a little bit different. Brad made his own correction, but I think it's a great job. Can I try it?
You want to try the hat? Yeah,
sure.
So you made it. Why not?
Well, it's collab like Drake and Nike and that company. Guys, buy our foil hats at TraderTV.Live.
We're gonna be selling that, huh?
We're gonna sign it for you.
Yeah, I love it. We're gonna be selling tinfoil hat as our merchandise for you guys. That's the only thing missing out. No more coffee mugs, no more hoodies. It's gonna be tinfoil hats with Valeria's and Prad's face on it. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy having those in your on your shelves. CEI, here we go. Continue to go higher after creating that support around 208, 207 ish. So good news for CEI. CEI. I was about to CEO again, but yeah, CEI, tinfoil hat, NFT.
Yes,
yes, that's what we're talking about. Keep on bringing in the ideas, boys. There was a super chat. Do you want to read it?
Absolutely. Sorry, I was taking care of your tinfoil hat.
No worries.
Eric Salazar. I hope I pronounce your name right, but sorry in advance, guys. You guys rock. Can you take a look at DATS and SAVA and these levels from here? What are your thoughts from here before the weekend? Take profit or keep swinging? Thank you very much for super chat, Eric, and I hope we can take a look at DATS and SAVA for you.
Yeah.
But again, we don't swing trade. We're day traders, and we're out of all the positions by 4 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you, Miss V. So I just got kicked out of CEI for profit. As always, you know, I'm just throwing out full lot orders instead of throwing out correct orders. Being too hasty. So that's CEI. I wanted to hold for that bigger move here. So I'm just gonna, you know, throw out more orders to just get more long. That's all that means at the end of the day. But let's go. That's for our viewer here, Eric Salazar. Salazar is probably how you say it. Sounds Spanish almost, but I like it. Eric Salazar dots on NASDAQ, as you guys can see, up almost 2% right now as we speak. I do see the stock, you know, sideways trading around the first resistance point on the pivot points, which is around 1048. So the stock is now sideways trading around the 1048 area, which is the first resistance, and the next one I see 1107, which was kind of where it rejected off of. We do see prints at 1114, which is the high of the day, and then it got rejected and continued to trade lower. So we would like to see a holding of 1150, or sorry, 1050, and then go back to 11 and then trade above 1110 for the stock to continue trading higher for maybe next week or so. But right now for DATS, it looks like it's basing out near a pivot point with the volume tapering off, especially going into lunchtime. 7 million shares traded for the day. High is 1114, low of it says 968. Let me just make sure if that's off the open. It is after the open, so you should be good for that as being your low. The other stock was Sava, right?
Right.
Right. So Sava is 6% up for the day. The stock is continuing to just, you know, having great updates. And look at the down days; they're just like almost minimal. So the closing and the opening price was almost the same. We had a big move up and down on the September 22nd, but that just means the downward pressure for the stock was not there. And we saw the same thing happen on September 16th. The open and the close price of the candle is pretty much on the same price level, but the wick was above and lower, telling you that the stock price could not find a new range to go and lay down in, so not upside or topside. So the buyers stepped up and they said, you know what, we'll show you where we want to take you and show you the true value of it. And right now, as you guys can see, holding 64, holding 63, holding 62 every time it kept going up. So every time it kept going up on the retracement, is just holding those even dollar levels, but we do see a rejection around 65. So let's see 64 hold, let's see 65 break, and then that move towards you know, maybe even all the way back towards 90s or 100s in the next month or so. Which platform is Trader TV using? So Miss V can help you out with that answer. We use P Pro 8 by Daytrade the World, and the link will be given to you by Miss V.
Already there.
Already there. Wow, you're so quick. What about TLMD? Let's go look at TLMD for Tyler. So TLMD, we see absolutely nothing going on the volume right now. Kind of dead volume compared to this big volume candle at 1041. So that was pretty much half of the day's volume right there at 1041. But something is causing the stock to go higher here, even with low volume. But right now trading with 13% up for the day almost. So TNMD TLMD, sorry, not TNMD. TLMD just continuing to go higher and higher. BlackBerry approaching interesting levels. Okay, I thought BlackBerry was done after yesterday, and it should continue to go lower. And I guess I'm not wrong. You know, it is down almost 1% for today. I did not expect BlackBerry to trade above 11 after seeing how it traded yesterday, and that is exactly what we're witnessing right now. Stock went all the way down to almost $10, you know, bouncing off of 1014, 1015, and trying to go higher back towards pre-market bottoms, where it's going to get probably rejected at. Spies are going up. Wow, yeah, good call out, guys. The spies are on fire, and the QQQ is also going up with it. So I'm gonna expect the Tesla is gonna start making a rebound to the top side, and it is, as you guys can see, it is going up. Let's go see if Apple is following suit. Apple indeed following suit with it. Look at that range breakout that we're just seeing. Is that a new day high right now? Looks like the day's high, it says 83, but I'm not going to believe that because that could be just dark pool wicks. Let's go see over here what the day high is. I see 146.42, so that could be very well right along with wish for it to break above all to those levels. But
Pradley will
Pradley-
able to help you.
of course, Pradley is always here to help. So as you guys can see, I of course use pivot points, and I do quote pivot points to people, but how vital are they is up to the person using it and depending on their strategy. So what I first do is let me just show you the chart again. What I first do is I turn off all indicators and I just go on siding with the pivot points. That's when I'm like, oh, maybe there's something going on here. And then after coupling those two indicators, I will use other indicators like volume profile. I will use VWAP. I will use actual live information being given to me from time of sales and level 2. So it's not just purely going off of pivot points or purely going off of VWAP or volume profile. It is creating a, if it fails. Feels like VPN being hacked. Oh, are we buffering again?
Yeah, you guys are.
Uh-oh.
We're on it.
Okay, looks like the production team is fixing it right now, so please bear with us as we speak. Right now, as you guys can see, CEI is going higher, so of course, poor Prad does not have any size in it, but that's fine. We'll just keep on waiting for either to go to 210 and then, 220 to go short, or towards 205, 208, 210-ish to start going long. Or you know what? I could even just start doing what I was telling you guys for a strategy, which is just start taking penny scalps. It's kind of hard to do so when you're like pulling up a bunch of stocks. But for those of you guys who are just looking at CEI and CEI alone, because it is the most volume stock, just start throwing orders on each side and just start scalping it for a penny up, down, up, down, up, down. And if you have a direct access gateway which pays you fees for providing liquidity, then you're just collecting fees to do so. This is just rebate trading on steroids in a way. So with a lot of volume, with a lot of eyes going on, a lot of shares just printing everywhere, with a decent enough of a range to do it, just go crazy. Valeriia playing games on the internet. Valeriia, what are you playing? Are you playing Tarkov without me?
I'm not playing. Guys, sorry for that. And
What is going on? Rob did say that he fixed it and it should never happen again, and it is. So maybe Rob is gonna have to. I'm gonna have to have a talk with Rob later today. Chop, indeed. So we're getting on to that right now. Let's go look at CEI. CEI continue to going higher here. Let's see if it's gonna get rejected at 215 or come back lower on this stock. But I see. Look at the amount of shares on MEMES. So MEMES is actually a gateway that pays a decent amount of fees for providing liquidity. So whoever is out here on 214 and taking those fills is getting a lot of fees paid to him. So this is what I was talking about. You guys are seeing it live right now on the show, that MEMES is just they're just rebate trading or live in front of you guys, just taking a bunch of shares and getting paid in fees for that. Blurry AMC still above 40. Let's go. Now it's it did make that run back towards 40 looks like, but rejected, and looking for a retracement back here. Let's see if we can find some support at 410 or maybe even back at 40, and then maybe we get that momentum from there.
Hey Prad, I'll interrupt you real quick in terms of our stream health. So guys, production team is working now on fixing it. So please refresh the last time, and since then, if you see that stream has any problems, please let us know so we can report to them. But on my side, I refreshed and now it looks good for me. So sorry again for that, and please stay with us and support us with the like, because honestly, no me or neither Prad. Like, it's not our fault that someone downloading something, and it's not me, I swear.
Valeria, you're playing Tarkov without me. Is that what it is?
From my phone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Valeria, at least invite me if you're gonna play Tarkov.
Okay, well, then our connection will die at all.
I mean, but we'll be playing together, right?
True.
All right. Green on 8 tickers today. Wow, let's go, Dustin. You're on fire today, my boy. Exit for MRIN. Let's just quickly cover MRIN because that's the only ticker you called out in your comments. So right now MRIN, you know, making his retracement back down here under VWAP after finding a top at 1142. The whole day, the momentum of the stock just up. Tested VWAP maybe once. Tried to come down to VWAP, find support before it, find support before it on that retracement multiple times, but then it got topped out at 1120. Not able to find support in the previous range. This could kind of be considered a head and shoulders because the shoulders are over here and this is the head, and that is a negative pattern from what we've learned live on the stream with you guys. So you know, the downward momentum causing it to go lower, and now we're seeing another head and shoulders almost. If I just zoom in here, maybe not. That looked like a head and shoulders kind of. Oh, maybe here. Okay, there maybe a head and a shoulders, and then this is a head and a shoulders. So making it go lower. Maybe I'm just making up patterns here, but the fact is, you know, stock is going lower on trading under VWAP. Right now, we do see a level by $10 that it could hold up by. So let's see what the stock does around that price, and if it does so, we could find maybe a strength to go back to VWAP and then sideways trade around VWAP towards the close or so. But right now, $10 should be hold. Drunken head and shoulders. I like it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You know where that's from?
Again? Sorry, I'm trying to manage.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Is it Head and Shoulders advertisement?
Yeah. Good job, Valeria.
Do you use Head and Shoulders?
I told you, I had it when I was a kid. And in India, that's like the only #1 shampoo that they sell. So everyone in India has used Head and Shoulders at one point.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not advertising.
Memes and
Head and
toes.
Shoulder doesn't pay to Prad.
Memes and toes. I like it.
Sounds super weird.
It does indeed. Palantir testing 2850 again. So let's go see what Palantir is doing. The bad boy over here. Even after Kathy Woods, you know, taking profits, we still see buyers coming in at 28 or so, stepping up the stock all the way above VWAP and holding that 2830 around VWAP and trading higher. Right now, 2850 could easily break and go higher. We do see the day's high at 2860. So we could see somewhere around there to reject it. Short that 2850. With market trying to go up here, you know, I'm gonna stay away from you know, maybe shorting Palantir before I see weakness. But right now, let's see what the stock wants to do. I see more you know, greens than reds for the most part. I'm gonna expect 2850 to probably break and maybe go test 2860. But if 2850 does hold up on the offers, then that there is your short to VWAP. Waiting closer to 29 to short Palantir. Could happen today, maybe in the power hour if volume picks up and the market decides to go higher. But being a Friday, being everything that's going on with the crypto market, I'm not gonna, you know, expect a lot of upside momentum coming in into the close. FB still moving. So there you go. You know, we just see a little bit of rejection on Palantir to make it go to the downside. Let's see if the people who are short on Palantir, it's going to make some money for you boys. Facebook. Wow, look at that. Facebook absolutely going crazy. Let's see if we can find some levels on the bad boy. Facebook over here right now with 8 million shares traded, the high of about 352.27 and the low of 342. Is that around VWAP? Sorry, is that in pre-market? That could be pre-market or right off the open. But either way, the stock just had great strength all the way to the upside, breaking every single even dollar level and even holding on the retracements back. The biggest retracement or the longest support level for the intraday today is around $347 or so. It traded around there for almost 2 hours before breaking out of that 348 high and now going all the way above 351, 352. So let's see. We do see a rejection at 352. I do see the third resistance being at 352.88. So maybe the stock could go higher a little bit before rejecting, or this is the top for it and it's going to start going lower from here and go test 350 or on the downside. FB 350 to the downside is a very likely situation if the stock continues to go lower here. Let's go look at Softy since we looked at Facebook and Tesla and Apple to see if Microsoft is having a crazy move or anything, and it's actually not. Microsoft going down here for the day. I believe yesterday Microsoft was having a decent day. Let's pull it up on the 15-minute chart here. This is the yesterday. So yeah, Microsoft not having a bad day yesterday, but today down almost 1%. Not able to trade above VWAP. Off the open, we did trade above VWAP for a little bit. But as you guys can see, continuous rejection around VWAP, causing it to go lower and lower. Snap is at 52-week high, called out by Sean here. So as you guys can see right now, we're holding for 82 on the bids. If 82 gets held up, we can continue to go higher and higher. Snap is up about 3%, and 81.62 is the third resistance that I see on pivot points, and it held 81.62 on the retracement back too. So as you guys can see right here, let me just pull my cursor down right here. It held up on that retracement at 81.62 and made that run back up towards this high right now at 82.43 all-time high. We are at all-time highs on Snapchat. Prad, you should be a shampoo model for Head and Shoulders with my no hair.
You have a good hair.
I can grow out hair, yeah, but like right now I'm rocking the hairstyle
I don't
of no hair.
understand that point. So as soon as your hair grow, you go cut them, anyways.
Yeah, because I'm tired of growing hair. I had such long hair for so long. Like I had like pretty long hair all the way to here, and then
rock star.
Yeah, I had short hair and I had like all types of hair, so I just got bored. And now this is the easiest thing. I just wake up. Fabulous. I woke up like this.
I woke up like this.
Flawless. Looks like CEI is coming back down here to 210 area, and I am starting to build that position back here. Prad has a nice shaped head. Yeah, exactly. The first time I went buzz cut, everyone said, yo, you got a nice rounded head, bro. You should continue doing that hair. So I said, you know what? Since you guys said it, I'll do it. So I gave it to peer pressure there a little bit.
Well, we were just discussing in the morning how long it takes for me to make my hair look nice. And Prad said that my life is hard, you say?
Yeah, you spend an hour and a half getting ready.
Excuse me, I woke up like this. It's not for...
That's true. You wake up to 10 minutes to get to work. That's true.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, a beautiful day.
Yeah. CEI looks like it wants to hold up around 210 or so, so we'll see if it can find some support. Prad looks like Drake. So funny enough, they were telling me that I have to think about ideas for Halloween that's coming up, and I was thinking, I just go to the barber, get him to just cut a heart shape in my head and be over with it. So a nice cheap little.
It would be so vague, or how you say
no,
that? Cheesy?
You just cut a little heart in here and just become
it's gonna
Drake
be so
for a
cheesy.
second. Yeah, but it's a little cheap little outfit. I don't have to spend too much. I don't have to be Batman and buy a whole outfit.
I can make you a whole outfit from foil.
Oh, you're gonna make me a tinfoil outfit, aren't you?
I got you.
Weed Batman and Starbucks Batgirl. What the? All right, let's go back to let's go CEI. Not doing much right now. Let's see if we can find support here. Let's go see what Affirm is doing so I can go regret about my position. It did go all the way back to 127. So boohoo. You know, sad to be me, but right now getting rejected even before 130. So I expected that move all the way back to VWAP, but that did not play out as I planned. It got rejected around 127.30 and now going back under 126. So maybe it goes back towards 123 or even 120 for Affirm before it finds another leg up towards VWAP or 130. You know, I'm not gonna expect that 130 break to happen before end of day, especially like I said, being a Friday. But that being said, what I'm noticing right now, I'm gonna just show it to you guys on these charts, is the QQQs trying to go make a new day high right now as we speak, and the SPYs might try to do the same. You know, the SPYs already had a day high. SPYs are flat right now at 2% on the positive side, but QQQs are making their run up to try and end the day on the positive side also. So, you know, maybe me wearing green is helping the market a little bit, and hopefully it you know, closes green for all of us. FB going again. Wow, no shot. FB absolutely crazy, finding support before 350 and making that run up here as we speak, almost up 2% for the day on Facebook. So monster move on Facebook today, just parabolic as Neil would call it out. AMC, let go. Okay, AMC, new high a day. Let's go. 40.50 as new high a day on AMC. Wow, only if I pulled that trigger on that long, just under VWAP. You know, I did want to wait till 39.50, and this is just me trying to be fancy and finesse my price, but I wish I paid attention to the time of sales instead of you know, looking to be fancied for my price and notice the strength coming back in, or even when the stock went through VWAP and held VWAP, that could have been an indicator for going long for anyone interested to playing the long trade on AMC. So, you know, you didn't really have to wait all the way till here. You could have gotten here, you can have gone on the retracement back to VWAP and the holding of VWAP, and now look how hot it is, just going straight all the way to the top side. It's just looking like Megan Fox from Transformers 1, straight all the way to the top side. Let's see if we can go get that 41 on AMC. Talk about the break of all-time high. Okay, let's go see Snapchat, because it looks like the all-time high break. Okay, the all-time high break was around 80.65 actually, and we got that break. So let's go quickly take a look off what happened there on Snapchat. So right now, as you guys can see, this is right off the open. It tried to go test that 80.65 price, which was the previous all-time high. Rejected a little bit short off 80.65. Came back all the way down to 78, which was kind of pre-market bottom. Wow, if I had my eyes on this, that would have been the easiest dip buy opportunity. Allowing you to take this monster move back towards all-time high test. And look what happened the next time it tested all-time high. Just broke through it, creating a new all-time highs right now at 82.43. I feel like I just said all-time high 15 million times. I'm losing my mind. But right now, look at how it's you know, trying to trade anywhere close to 82, finding support or resistance near that $82 price. Maybe it's gonna find support at 81.50 before it tries to continue trading higher. But look, Snapchat, absolutely crazy. I'm pretty sure they had a deal with a clothing company where all you have to do is, you know, hover your phone and it will just show you an augmented reality of clothes or so. And I still use Snapchat for one thing, and that's Shazam. If every time I want to find out what a song is and I don't know what it is, I pull out Snapchat and I'm holding my phone next to that. So, you know,
so hard, like with Apple iPhones, you can like hit, "Hey Siri, what song is this?"
I mean, my Google phone automatically does it at the bottom over here. It just automatically tracks it. But sometimes if it doesn't know what it is, I just go through Snapchat. But I'm pretty sure Google does it too. But I'm just talking about how Snapchat has this partnership.
Do you scan QR codes codes in your Snapchat also?
Sorry?
Do you scan QR codes in
Oh
your Snapchat?
no, I just use my phone for that.
Okay.
But yeah, these partnerships that Snapchat has, and you know the kids use Snapchat a lot. I remember Sean talking about how his kids are still use Snapchat, and then I was like, wow, so there's still people out there. Maybe I'm just the odd one out who's who feels too old to maybe use it in that realm or so. And of course, Lucas, who's the youngest one here in this office, every second he gets, he's on Snapchat, just sending pictures to God knows who. So.
Well,
it just
maybe
reflects.
Lucas is the reason of Snapchat going to the moon, and also the reason of our internet connection falling, because Lucas overusing those pictures.
Yeah, Lucas over here sending 4K face shots to his 15 million girlfriends that he's got. But
15 million girlfriend? How is it?
He's got a black belt too, apparently. That's another thing going on over here. Anyway, Snapchat going crazy, absolute monstrous move. Let's see if we can go test 100 anytime soon in the next maybe end of year 100 on Snapchat ? He should have got her Snapchat. So let's go look at CEI. CEI, wow, making that run back up here. So I did not have any orders. That's gonna quickly throw some orders to cover for profits, and throw more orders to get more long on this bad boy. Boom. There we go. Orders sent out, and I actually have a neat little feature called auto cancel. What it does is it auto cancels orders if there's too many for me, just in case I get overfilled. So I'm just gonna have to cancel that because I am not throwing out too many orders. So here we go. On CEI, trying to make that run back up towards 215. I would love that 220 break to happen today, but I'm not gonna expect too much from it. Stock is already up 11% for the day. But as we speak right now, the SPYs are running back towards the day's high, and the QQQs already made their day's high and just continue to make that, new highs for as it continues to keep going higher, like Facebook, and Facebook is doing the same. So maybe Facebook, being a stock in that sector, is causing it to cause QQQs and SPYs go up, which is also in return making Apple, Tesla, and everyone else have a tandem move to the top side. Let's go see what Apple's doing. Ignore that wick. It's a dark pool, but as you guys can see, Apple is trending to the top side. Maybe it's gonna go test 147 pretty soon if the market continues to go to the upside. Let's go see Affirm. VTVT, yeah, let's go to VTVT instead because I don't want to look at Affirm. Affirm, VTVT over here, we did talk about it earlier. We talked about how, it traded off the open. We talked about how it traded in pre-market. So just a quick little recap, this was the day, yesterday's high around $2.28. The stock went all the way up to $2.30, and then wasn't able to hold that yesterday's high around 225, and then just kept rejecting on the way down, and not even able to hold $2 in pre-market or even off the open. We got a little bit of a run off above off the open, but rejected right after that. Within 5 minutes we see the stock going under $2, or actually within 10 minutes we see the stock going under $2 and not able to trade above it, especially after having the volume that it did yesterday. It actually didn't have as much volume as it did yesterday as it did today, but with the move that it had yesterday, not able to hold that same levels with more volume is just gonna spell doomsday for me. So we're going down, maybe to test 175 or lower towards the end of the day. I'm not gonna expect that $2 break to happen, and if it does, I'm gonna be pretty surprised. Right now, should I get my helmet? Are we going on a bike ride?
Maybe this helmet?
Oh, that helmet? Are we talking about a tin helmet?
It looks very protective.
I think you can go parachute with that.
Without parachute.
Without a parachute, you can put that on and you'll be surviving with it.
This is my new patent, guys. Soon, this NFT will be available for each of you. So Be ready to buy it first.
With all the lights and everything, you can't even see that on your head. It just blends in with the white background.
I look like how you call them?
A witch?
No.
What?
Old like.
A witch?
No. Okay. No, a barbarian.
Barbarian. Okay, a Viking.
Viking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Viking, a barbarian.
Viking.
Look at Valeriia. She wants to be a Viking over here. She's a warrior, huh?
Yeah, that's like killing me.
Tesla's killing you? No. Tesla, let's kill Tesla. Actually, no, let's not kill Tesla. I want to buy a Tesla somewhere down the road. So let's not kill Tesla. But Michael Burry has other opinions for sure. MDIA here, absolutely nothing going on all day. But all of a sudden, volume picking up, causing it to go higher. Only about 100,000 shares traded so far. But volume is causing it to go higher. And we're now almost at 5% on MDIA. We love Viking Valeriia. Ooh, Tesla reaping.
What?
Chat went Tesla reaping.
Well, yes, Tesla reaping, and I'm in a short position. Go Tesla, but like that's fine. Honestly, it's a little bit hard. But again, as I was talking earlier to you guys, you need kind of to learn. React properly on your losses, because even as guys were saying, 90% of traders are losing. So you need just to change your attitude to that and look at this from the perspective from learning and enjoying the actual trade, because actually it's interesting, right? At least it's something going on, and shorting Tesla on a long day is giving me some adrenaline.
I love it. Adrenaline rushes all day. Someone called out CEI is going to 215 right now. Thank you for that. I actually did not have an order to throw out, so I just threw that order out to take the last bit of my profit on 215. So let's see if that happens. Try to shorten your losses. She is so right. I mean, yeah, 100%, guys. The name of the game is to manage risk. It's not hitting home runs and making as much money as you can. Of course, everyone would love doing that. Everyone would like being DFV and just, put in your life savings into GME and just make a whole bunch of money. But the name of the game is to make $1 and then figure out how to save that $1 and not lose it the very next trade. Risk management.
Prad, P Trader says, is that you, P Trader? You seem to trade Tesla every day. Well, actually, that's true. I trade Tesla every day. I noticed that until I'm profitable on a particular name, I keep trading it daily. And then once I have a big loss, I'm like, okay, I'm not touching you anymore. And I start to look up for other names. But until the stock brings me money, even though those are paper money, I keep sitting on that. So what do you think about this? Or as day traders, we need kind of to push ourselves to jump into more trades and try to trade more than one name daily? Or it's up to every trader?
Honestly, there's no real answer to that. I think the question is just, it's up to that person. The answer is just up to the person itself. If one stock is making you money every day and you kind of form like a feel of how the stock is trading, and if it's a stock like Tesla to begin with, you can make a lot of money on that. If you're mastering a stock like Tesla by trading it every day, forming a feel of how it works, you're using your indicators, you're using your market proxies, and by market proxy, I'm talking about, your QQQs and your SPYs and your VIXs. You're using indicators like VWAPs, your EMAs or so, and you have this feel that's going on, and you kind of marry the stock or something, and you know exactly what's going on. And actually, let's throw it to Neil. He has something to say about this.
Yeah, he has a challenge for me.
Yeah, I got a challenge for Valeriia. And again, we always talk about traders trying to get better, and I'm fully on board with this. But here's what I actually want to happen, and I hate to put you on the spot, Ms. V. And we can do this either you guys can just spam the chat, probably not the best idea, or every day you're going to do a poll in the morning, Valeriia, and it'll be what other stock should you trade. and within reason, as long as it does volume. You're in simulation, so you can trade your Tesla, but then you're forced to try to find a trade in the stock, and it's just practice, right? So you're not going to know the price action. You're going to have to analyze the price movement on that name, whatever news it has to happens to have, and that can advance you as a trader because it'll be random. It might not be a sector you're comfortable with, but it'll definitely expose you to some new things out there. I will tell you this, 100% true. You know, when I started at Day Trade the World, I was okay as a momentum trader early on, but I didn't graduate to becoming a full-time trader until I was pulled aside and told to try an entirely different set of strategies. Trade small caps for small moves and for rebates and for spread. And I was like, what? I'm a momentum trader. I listened to the advice of the managers at the time, one of them who sits next to me, and never looked back. So you've got to be willing to try new things. That's my challenge to you, Miss V.
Neil, challenge has been accepted, and thank you for sharing words of wisdom over there. I'm pretty sure it's not only helpful to me, but to all of you guys. And indeed, I need to start forcing myself to look up for new names and to develop my trading skills. And of course, it's a great idea to follow up with our Twitter account and follow us on Twitter. I'll do polls there. Which stock, except for Tesla, I should trade today, like Tesla and another stock, guys. You bring me idea to trade. Great, thank you, Neil.
Yeah, so just picking up off of where I left off is, you know, if you form that feel for that stock, so nothing wrong with this. So if she feels like she's forming that relationship with Tesla, nothing wrong with it. But what Neil said is 100% factual and is actually what I've been told and helped me graduate, right? You know, I was, like he said, just trying to be a Momo monkey, as I labeled them, and just trying to do just punch keys, a Momo monkey, and it wasn't working out. Maybe some days I'd have these banger trades and I'd make money, but the next day I'd completely put it in this confetti cannon and just shoot it all into the wind and just watch my money just fly away. And then I realized, you know what, this is not working out. And then people were teaching me about how, there's different strategies for different times. There's different ways you can think about how the market's moving and everything around those sorts. You know, maybe momentum is not going to work right now, but momentum will work when market, volume is really evident and is really helping you or so on. So once that mentality kicked in and I started thinking about it in a different way, and I started realizing, wait, there's not just one way to make money, there's tons of way to make money, and what I can do best is learn all of those abilities or tools. How I put it is, having a weapon and choosing the right weapon for the right fight, or having the right tool for the right job is, I guess, the right saying for it. So having an arsenal filled with a bunch of tools and weapons, and just choosing what tool you want to use. You're not going to bring a hammer to unscrew a nut or unscrew a bolt in a table. You're going to bring a screwdriver or a drill. So just figuring out what the job at hand is, and then using the right tool, and then knowing how to use that tool is what I think summarizes what Neil said. Sava. Let's go see what Sava doing. Ooh, I'm typing in the YouTube chat and not in the level 2 box. For someone who asked me what I use for VIX on P Pro, I just use UVXY on Amex. So you could use that too. Sava. Okay, Sava, man, wow, continue to keep going higher here. Market's going higher, so why not? So now we're gonna go test that $66 price. We did get a little bit of a fail at 66.04, but now let's see if we can go retest that price again and blast through 66, hold 66 on the bids. But stock is up almost 10%. Let me go check what the ATR is on this stock. Not like it matters. The stock has been for sure, obviously trading above ATR ranges all of this week. So even then, let's just quickly go check how far of an ATR move has Sava already made. We do see a pretty steep extension off of VWAP, so you could start looking for a retracement play to the downside. I do see a short float of 21% and an ATR of $8.91. So we have not even hit that ATR, to be honest. We're only $5 off the open, I believe. So keep on going for Sava. we still have quite a bit more room to fill that average true range, average daily true trading range. That's baby, says our boy Sean. Sean, you want to come up for a cameo? Sean's going to come on here real quick for you guys. In that meantime, let me cover DATS for you guys. So DATS here on NASDAQ making that clean run up towards 11 and breaking out above 11. Let's see 11 hold up. Sean, you ready?
Finished our salad there, so it was pretty good salad. No, there was some like spicy salmon stuff there. I wasn't really, I don't know. I have to see if Brendan likes that stuff. I think he does. Okay, so DATS, the dream is alive right now on DATS because we were able to get these bids and exactly what we thought happened did happen here. It rips right to 11, taking out that 11.20. Looking at a 20-minute chart here on DATS, you're already at these levels. We've tested here before, 11.15. Check the day. This is all brand new territory right here. So I mentioned before that we would probably hold this DATS trade, but we're not going to do. Well, you know what? Maybe we will do it. I was actually waiting for volume to come in here in the afternoon. So it's only 12:30 right now. So I think this is probably a power hour play heading into the weekend. You can see the volume picking up. Look at yesterday afternoon, right? This is about 250. Bang, right to the upside. We took that out. So we're going to see if that happens again. So we're looking to see breaking out here through the high of the day goes DATS. And yeah, that was part of the plan. So, you know, it's a Friday. Let's have some fun here. Normally I would take this out 10 times out of 10 at past resistance, but we're going to wait to see where we go from here. But there goes DATS. Congratulations, anybody long that one.
Thank you for your update on DATS, Sean. And real quick, just Latifa asking me on the chat, where's her Tesla trade? Here it is, Latifa, my beautiful loss on Tesla. I'm short and Tesla going to the moon. It's literally ripping. And again, guys, I said that probably I'll get out of my position when Tesla hits 770. Now I feel like there is no point for that. If Tesla hits 765, I'm out of this position, and better like I will relax. I will just let it go and will be able to concentrate maybe on other trades and have some revenge of my loss. Prad.
Thank you, Valeriia. I'm just keeping an eye on CEI here, 220. We do see some size on 220, and it's gonna get taken out. I was trying to get short in front of 220, so that's gonna hurt a little bit. Let's see if CEI is gonna continue going above 220 here. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna continue trying to scale back into that short. But as we speak, like we saw that size on 220 completely get taken out, and 219 we just saw a bunch of dark pool prints going off. So it looks like you know, algos are just soaking up again. This could be you know, shorts being trapped very easily, and then stock just running up on low supply. But keep an eye out on the momentum. Keep an eye out on the stock. You know, I did post a tweet about this, so for those of you who not sure what I'm saying, go follow Trader Prad on tweet. There's a little explanation on a video about how algos soak up shares on the dark pools, run up the stock on a low supply, and then start trapping the shorts or longs, and then pull the rug, and it just falls all the way down or just runs all the way up. So be careful for the shorts above 225 or so. If it breaks 225, you know, and you're short, you should probably think about covering. But if you're you know, thinking about covering long here, and if it breaks 220, you should probably think about, you know, being scared, being careful a little bit, because then it might not go back above 220 if it breaks the downside here. So I just punched back in short on that failure of holding 220. Let's see where the prints are taking place here. Once again, I'm seeing dark pool prints just going off on the stock. I'm gonna expect 220 to fail for CEI, but you know, we're still in a pretty scary position here. Anything is possible. Volume could kick in and just instantly take it all the way back to 240 and screw people over, and the market maker wins at the end of the day. So be very careful as to what's going on here. A lot of games could be played. Twitter.
Tyron says that Tesla feels like a bull trap today. What bull trap means?
A bull trap is basically, so you know what a bull is, right?
Yeah, bullish and bearish market.
Exactly. So what a trap is basically when the people who are in that direction, they get trapped. So what I was just talking about, how an algo just soaks up shares and traps people. So market makers and algos pretty much will try to do that for a directional side trades too. So once the stock continues to keep on going higher and higher and higher, what they will do is they will make the chart look good for people. So they keep buying the stock, and thinking that it's gonna go even more higher than they're just FOMO buying it, right? On that. And
then it just drops.
And then they just pull the size, or they just pull the rug on people, and it just drops. So they just got trapped, and now they have to close for a loss. And when they close for a loss, they're selling. And if you're selling, it's gonna go even more lower. So that bottom is gonna go even more lower and lower and lower.
Well, basically, if it is a bull trap, I have a chance for a profitable trade. No, because I'm short on Tesla.
Yeah, it could be, but you know.
You never know.
You never know. Right now, with the strength that Tesla's had, you could expect a retracement back to the downside, but you want the market to go down with it. There's a bunch of factors that have to be played out. You want the resistance to be held up, but right now, as you guys can see, it's just breaking through every resistance and holding on almost every support for Tesla. So very, very. I'd be careful trying to maybe around here kind of does look good based on how it's trading, to be honest. The top being 265.80, 266. So I could see it coming down. It is trending up on lower volume, so it could easily just trap the longs. But yeah, Tesla, man, it's a scary thing to short.
Thank you, Prad.
I'm still battling CEI here a little bit. I did want to be short, but I'm not liking it, so I did punch out of that position. Now I'm just watching it a little bit to see what it wants to do around these prices. If it holds up these 220s as a support, it could easily go to 240 today, which I was not expecting. And if it does go there and breaks that 240, there's a lot of stops at 240 that are going to trigger, with the stock being about 20% short flow. That's a big percentage of stops that could be at 240. That just makes the stock go even higher and higher and higher. Let's go see what the market is doing. Looks like QQQs are indeed now coming back lower after the highs over here, and the SPYs did cap themselves out before trying to test all the day's high, and are now retracing back. Looks like a little bit towards VWAP. That's at 11. DATS. So yeah, we did see a breakout about 11, and now we're seeing a hold above 11. So let's see if more momentum keeps continuing to come in, and the volume keeps going up and up right after lunchtime coming to an end here. So maybe it continues to keep going higher for DATS, and maybe we see let's see what the all-time high is. 2670. But I do see a level at maybe around 14 or so that we could go test before the all-time high. So let's see how DATS behaves around here. MRIN, BBIG, what a mess. Yeah, indeed. But let's go look at MRIN real quick. MRIN, yeah, look at that. We're holding VWAP in a pretty clean shape, and it's continuing to go higher and higher. So let's go MRIN. Just able to hold VWAPs on the support side, and able to hold the previous ranges highs on the downside too every time it makes a retracement. So we did see that head and shoulder move down, I think, but now it looks like it wants to trend its way back towards the day's high, maybe even $11. So let's see if we can hold $11 on the bids before we can go test the day's high. If so, that would be great for our bad boy MRIN here. CEI again is being called out in chat, so let's see what she's doing. She is under 20 indeed, so that just means means one more try for me. Every time it does that, I just keep taking more and more tries, and this time I'll actually take 2 tries because I like it twice as much after coming back through 220 here, and I'm noticing a lot more selling, and the size on the offers are increasing. Hopefully that pattern continues, and we don't take out 220 again to the top side, because if it does, I'm going to be very upset.
Hey Prad, did we talk about Revok Robotics yet today? It's trading on a very high volume. RWLK, 78 million.
Yeah, so we did talk about it,
Okay.
but I will pull it up again for sure, because there was quite a bit of while before we had the chance to look at the stock. So we were looking at it somewhere here in the highs where the stock was, but now we see that move back towards VWAP, RWLK, volume coming back up after, you know, almost close to lunchtime being done here. Volume indeed coming back up on RWLK and trading under VWAP. So let's see if that's going to continue and make the stock go lower towards, you know, the pre-market ranges or even these previous ranges after the open, or if it's going to establish a bottom in pre-market or around VWAP and try test that day's high around 278, 280-ish. Tesla about to push. Sorry?
That's
So let me pull up Tesla here. Tesla, wow, monstrous. So market said no, we're not making a retracement. Market going up, and QQQ said the same thing. And then Tesla said, you know what, let me follow with you. So here we go. They're all going up. Let's see if Facebook is doing that. No, Facebook made a minor retracement and is now trying to go back up here along with the market. Let's see what our bad boy Apple is doing. Our favorite tech stock, Apple.
While we are on Tesla, I just want to let everyone know that I am out of Tesla position, guys. I took that loss because literally just keep running. Tesla earnings, by the way, is on October 28th. And talking about Tesla in general, in long term, I think it's a great stock because I saw some comments about if you, Prad, or we have any long investments. I believe both of us just invest in crypto, but Sean might be helpful at long-term investments. I believe it's like Microsoft, stocks like Apple would be nice for long-term. And as for me, I think Tesla is a good one because their cars are great. They have those batteries, and like I've heard that Tesla is the only car which doesn't go lower in price with time because like they have their unique batteries. So I give a like to Tesla and dislike for my short trade today.
It's okay, Valeriia. You know, it's the key point is to learn from your bad trades, and I'm sure you will do that.
Thank you.
You got this.
I promise to not cry tonight.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'll try to not cry too, based off of my Affirm and CEI
Or maybe
trades.
we can cry together.
No crying.
Okay.
No crying. All right. What other stocks are we looking at? NIO. Wow, we haven't talked about that bad boy today. So let's go to NIO. Looks like a chart has died, so let me quickly load that one up for you guys. So we're almost down 1.5% here on NIO. Getting rejected off that 36 level, coming back down almost till 35.25, and now trying to trade around VWAP, which is around 35.50. So let's see if we can continue trading sideways here, and if next week or next month gives us a little bit of upside and more retail order flow, or not just retail order flow, any type of volume for momentum stocks to be back, it would be good to see NIO go run up. But right now it's pretty odd to see Tesla do the moves it is doing today and to have NIO not follow it. So let's go see if XPEV is doing anything close to NIO, or if it's just following Tesla. It's pretty much following NIO like it should. So here we are. These two stocks, for the most part, just follow each other. I do have experience on a strategy which I don't mind handing out. It's just basically following XPEV. Trading XPEV based off of how NIO moves. I've always noticed how XPEV follows NIO pretty much like a second or two delay, or sometimes even a little bit longer based on volume. The Nile River is beautiful. Isn't that the Nile River? Amir Zing. I like it.
Naya River?
15. Did you say Reba?
No.
I heard Reba. I'm like, please, no Reba.
Oh my god, you like reacted so quick. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, like for like your trigger.
Yeah, I hate Reba. No Reba.
Riba.
No Reba.
I believe we have Riba again
No,
today.
no Reba. You're in denial? Wow, the jokes. Oh my.
What?
The trolls. The trolls are putting in work. They're pulling out their notepads and they're looking for their best jokes to put into chat.
Thank God I don't understand the meaning.
LCID for sure. LCID today. Oh, it's actually not Reba. It is what in the heck
Caesar salad
is
and cannelloni with meat.
cannelloni?
Let me Google what cannelloni.
What is
I
a
have no
cannelloni?
Cannelloni.
Come on,
Wait.
we don't know what this is. I'm from India. She's from Russia.
I'm from Russia, literally. Okay.
Let's throw it to Shad.
Like, come on, guys. Like, cannellonis? Like, come on. I mean, you see the picture. Tell me once you see the picture that you know what we're talking about. It's cannelloni. It's pretty good. And you can get it mixed with ricotta could be in there if you're a vegetarian. But typically, you're going to get some ground meat in the cannellonis as well. So, wow, disappointing, guys. Disappointing.
Come on, you're feeding. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Sean. Yes, we know what cannelloni is. I just didn't know the name for them. I'm a big lover of Italian food, like all the pastas. Bolognese is my favorite one. And cannelloni looks good too with Caesar salad. So absolutely there is no translation to Russian from cannelloni, but I can give you translation for Caesar salad, Brad.
All right, let's hear it.
Salad goes for salad, and Caesar goes for Caesar.
Caesar?
Caesar.
Okay. Caesar salad?
Salad.
Salad. Caesar salad.
Great job.
Cool. I was pretty much Caesar salad as it is, just with a little accent. You guys are pretentious. I like it. Caesar salad. All right, let's go to... why are we going to the gulag, guys? No gulag. We're not going to the gulag. You know what the gulag is?
Gulag?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's. I just know what the gulag is from the game Warzone, but I'm pretty sure the gulag is like the Russian prison for like extreme criminals.
Oh, maybe somewhere in Siberia?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Maybe I've heard of this.
Yeah, it's like a prison for like extreme criminals. Please don't put us in the gulag. I don't want to go there.
Me neither.
All right, let's go see what MRM is doing. North American Italian better than Italian. Would you agree with that, Sean? North American Italian is better than Italian.
Oh, wow. Let's not start war in here.
I think they're talking about food. That's why. All right, go for it.
I mean, people that are going to talk have really been to Italy because, you know, what you're really looking for. My wife makes homemade pasta. I think that's very important. It's all about the ingredients, about the freshness and whatnot. So I don't really understand, like, what is North American Italian? Like, is that like veal cutlet or veal parmesan, something like that? Ultimately, Italian food, I believe, is probably one of the most popular foods in the world. So you're going to get it made various ways. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm never eating in an Olive Garden again.
Olive Garden. I've never even been to Olive Garden before, so I'll take your word for
Italian
it.
food is the best for sure.
I do like Italian food. I'm not gonna deny that. I actually love Italian food, but I want more spices
Greece.
in there. More spices in Italian food always. The Indian-ness comes out of me. I wouldn't admit I have to go one. Yeah. All right. We only got about 10 minutes left. If you guys have any stocks to just throw at me for you to look at,
Meanwhile,
will be
you're
my
searching
pleasure.
for stocks in the chat. Guys, we need 8 more likes to hit 500. We still have 12,000 people. 12 VIP people are watching our show and spending this Trading Friday with us. We hope you're doing great. We love you. And just smash the like button. We would so appreciate that. It's free, absolutely free, but you bring joy to us. And we broke 500 likes. Thank you very much, guys. And I'm so happy I exited my Tesla short because Tesla keep going to the upside and it's now broke 766 level. Let's go Tesla when I'm not in a short position. I'm super happy.
Let's go. Yeah, so Tesla indeed going absolutely crazy today. Monstrous move off that bad boy. My chart, of course, has to cry right now. So let me just quickly reload that one for us. Roku, after getting that downgraded, we do see what's going on with it. It's down almost, let's see, 3.76%. I'm not sure why this says 11. Now it makes sense why it says 11 because the chart's failing. Anyways. Roku down almost 4% down after getting downgraded by I forget who, but they got downgraded. And I actually agree with that company who downgraded them. I never used Roku in my life. I've never seen Roku in any Indian families ever that I've been to. At least most Indian families have one of those bootleg IPTV boxes or like a Chromecast or Netflix directly. So from us being almost the #1 population besides the Chinese population, I'm gonna just go off of what I see, and that is Roku does not deserve to be where it is, and and that's why Roku is on my SHIT list. I always want to short it. I never win doing so, and I just don't like trading the stock. But besides that, with the amount of competition going on in Roku, who owns Roku? I don't get it. I don't understand what the whole story behind it is. Like, yeah, they're in TVs, but like, are you even using it if it's in the TV? I have Netflix integrated into my TV, but I'm not using it, right? I Chromecast it instead. So I don't know. Roku just doesn't make sense to me, but it doesn't need to make sense to me for people who find value in it. But today the stock is down 4%. Trading around VWAP after finding a bottom around 318.38, and now trying to hold around VWAP. Let's see if we can continue to find support in this range and go higher. If not, I'm expecting more downside for Roku in the coming futures.
I don't know if I'm a weirdo, but I don't have TV at home. I've never watched Netflix, and I don't have it.
What do you do at home?
Sleep. Well, I watch YouTube. I really like YouTube and Instagram.
Well,
and
there
I
you
have
go.
laptop.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So yeah, but no Netflix. And people usually like discuss those like different movies they watch on Netflix. I'm like,
well,
I can Google them also.
Yeah.
Like if you want, you can find. And also, I watch a lot of Russian series. So yeah, those are
that
fun.
makes sense. Yeah, I
so
mean,
no Netflix and chill for me.
well, there you go. And these are the new age demographic. And I see someone saying 78 years old plus. Do they even know how to use a TV, man? Like you're gonna expect them to use a smart TV that has a Roku? The people who use dials to turn the channel? Come on, I don't know about that. Half of our TV watching here on the house is on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. All of my TV at home is just YouTube, Netflix, Prime, along those sorts. So Roku does not make sense to me. Roku makes it simple. I would actually beg to differ on that. I have systems that make my life way easier than Roku can ever make it. Prad does not understand that he'll be old one day if he's like, yo, no, trust me, I do understand that age will kick in, but I am somewhat tech savvy enough to find better solutions than CEI Timber. I already got kicked out of my position on CEI, so that's a loser for me. The stock did go all the way up to 230, and I had my stop on the high day around 223, so I already kicked myself out of that short, and now I'm just waiting for that 240 level before I take another entry on the stock. But for whoever was long on the stock, I was long initially, so I don't know why I flipped short like a dummy, but it's fine. I should have just stuck to my short idea and then continue to ride the profits, but it is what it is. CEI, I think, is pretty strong, and it could easily go up to 240 today. FB on days high. FB's been on days high every part of the day today, so not doubting that it just goes higher and higher. You learn when you burn. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You learn when it burns.
Prad, have you take a look at CEI yet today? Because I know you don't like penny stocks. You
CEI?
did? CEI. Just did?
Larry, have you been paying attention to the show?
I took a nap for 5 minutes, but...
we just talked about CEI just 5 seconds ago.
Oh, really? Sorry.
Yeah. No,
you're good. I was reading the chat.
You're okay. You're good.
I'm levitating today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe like weather change or something. Like I'm all dreamy and I lost on Tesla.
It's okay, Valeriia. It's okay. Everything will be fine. She's watching Roku. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense why our internet's dying, because she's taking all the bandwidth on the Roku signals over here. That makes sense. Valeria's been dipping into Prad's stash. What stash, bro? I don't got no stash.
What stash is?
No stashes. Asleep in the morning?
I was
No.
just
She
checking
was
on you.
not asleep.
In the morning show, I was not asleep.
She was not
guys.
asleep. She was
Where?
daydreaming. She was thinking about
Stocks.
yeah, she was thinking about her date night with her friend who flew in the
Actually, you know what
helicopter
I was
with.
thinking about? I'm going to spa this weekend. And I'm gonna spend a spa 4 hours. It's gonna be like massage, like a steaming room, and then like lunch. There, Thai food. Do you like Thai food?
Yeah, I love Thai food.
So I'm super excited for 1 hour of massage, guys. You can imagine. So probably I was dreaming about this. And by the way, I knew you were talking about CI. I was just checking on you. If
Okay.
you remember, you were talking about
Right.
CI.
Thank you, Valeriia. Thank you for that. The checkups on me. Simp's ears went up, huh? Chicken pad thai. I know when she said Thai, that's exactly what went through my head. Just a pad thai. I was just craving a pad thai right after
Prad
that.
Thai.
Prad thai. Wow. Okay. Prad needs a massage. Oh, dude, you have no idea. After having a hunchback, years and years of gaming, you know, I could use a good massage anytime. We actually used to get massage. We actually used to get massage people coming and do massages for us, but with whole COVID and everything, we haven't had that in a while. So that'd be nice to get that started
Shout
again.
out to Rosie and Lily.
Is that what their name was?
Yeah, they're still in
Yeah.
my heart. It was so nice.
Okay, I'm not gonna read that comment. I almost Ron Burgundy and read that comment right off the bat. That would have been a bad one.
What's going on in the chat?
You can get some Thai. Okay, guys, you guys need to calm down with that. Let's go to Sava before we wrap it up. See if Sava is still continuing to make a new high over here. Oh, it's not. Sava made that return back down towards $64 after topping out near what, 66, 68. Odd enough, the first three numbers are 666. Coincidence? I think not. So, you know, after hitting that 6668, we made that run back down towards $64 here. Let's see if we can find a base near 64 or even near VWAP around 63.20 or 63, and then make that run back towards days high, maybe during power hour. But right now, as you guys can see, Sava getting rejected near the highs over here and making that run back towards a down. CEI on a push again. Been long since 70 cents. Wow, let's go, buddy. CEI has been on a tear like for the whole of like last week, I believe, even this week, and now let's just look at it today. Monstrous move, 18% up on CEI. BBIG, let's go. Oh, we only have a minute left, so let's wrap it up with BBIG here. As I said, BBIG not gonna have probably any more green days until it hits flat $5 or flat $4. So let's see how it trades near 550 or 5, and then at $4 if it's able to get down there. I did not see buyers coming in at 7. I did not see buyers coming in at 6, and that is obviously playing out right now into the stock market, causing it to crater and go lower and lower. Miss V?
Oh, wow. Time flies with you guys. Well, finally. Not like finally, but the show came to the end, and it's soon Friday gonna start. That's what I meant. Finally, the weekend, spa and relaxation. Guys, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much for spending these hours trading with us. Remember that we are back at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Time to trade the close together. And don't miss it out. Trade the last hour of this trading week with us. Thank you for all the support. We broke 700 likes. And have a beautiful weekend. Prad, any last words?
I can't wait to go home and play all my games this weekend, especially because Tuesday, New World comes out. So for all of my friends who are my gaming buddies here, New World, if you are on New World, I will let you know what server I pick so we can maybe get some raids in here and there. But besides that, I hope all of you have a great weekend. I will see you guys Monday, same time, same place. Peace. До свидания. Adios.
Пока-пока.
Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Ciao. Пока-пока.